Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with another video. So for today, we're doing another mystery unboxing, but this one obviously has a twist. You guys saw in the title and thumbnail, we're unboxing a mystery box that is worth $1,000 just for this box. I mean, look at this, how thick this boy is. That's just one of the boxes, and this is like triple the size. I also bought a couple more as well for this video. So we're going to be starting with a $100 mystery box, and then a $200 mystery box, going to a $300 mystery box, and then all the way to the $1,000 mystery box. So as we work our way up through each box, it's going to get crazier and crazier, the stuff we get in it, and also the guns we receive in each box. Alright guys, so first up in this video is going to be the $100 mystery box. If you guys actually were curious how much these actually weighed, the first one is 10 pounds, the $200 box is 13 pounds, the $300 box is 17 pounds, and then the $1,000 box at the finale is 29 pounds. All right, let's check her out. I'm not going to bore you guys with the first three. I just wanted to do this because I thought it would be fun to do some cheaper boxes first, but I'm not going to try to bore you guys. I'm just going to try to get past the first three as fast as possible, and then we're going to move our way to the $1,000 box as quick as possible. So we got a mystery gun right here. Let's see what else we got in this box. Yeah. First up, we got a little speed loader. It looks like it's from Echo 1, I guess. Kind of cool. I've never had a Echo 1 speed loader. It looks pretty much just like any other speed loader. I think it's a little bit more tinted than the normal ones. Usually the normal ones are kind of a little bit more clear and bluish. And then next up, we have a magazine for some kind of sniper rifle. So maybe this will be a sniper rifle. I'm not going to show you guys exactly what the name is for that because that would give away the gun. I think we're going to actually get a sniper rifle with this one because the last thing we got in this box is a sniper scope, I think. But without further ado, we'll have to check what this is. Got to get our knife back. Let's see what this is. So obviously with the how long this box is, I think it is a sniper scope, but obviously you never know until you do it. It might be one of those like red dot kind of scopes that are a little bit longer, that tend to be about the same size as sniper scopes, but we will only have one way to find out. Let's see what we got. We got a little white box here. Let's see what this is. Okay, this looks like a little bit of mounting equipment for our, looks to be a sniper scope. I think I was right. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. It is a, I think it's, yeah, Lancer Tactical, and it is a sniper scope. So I'm guessing this is a sniper rifle, but let's see what it is. So take off our little protector on here, and let's see what we got. Obviously, it's a little hard to tell with the scope being unfocused, or sorry, the camera being unfocused, but you guys can kind of get the idea. It's just a normal sniper scope zoomed in, pretty cool. So with unboxing those things, that only leads me one thing to believe, and I think we got a sniper rifle here. So let's go check out what we got. Let's see. Boom. Yes, okay, so we got a M40A3 sniper rifle. This looks to be a, yeah, it's a sport line. It's the spring one. I think I actually had one of these before on the channel. I think it was actually one of the beginner guns I recommended in a video, I believe. But without further ado, let's actually unbox this and see what we got. I do really like these snipers for the money. I think it is all plastic. So it comes with kind of like a plastic covering over the materials in the box. I think this is kind of just so stuff doesn't kind of fly out and get everywhere. So if I remember how to put this together right, I'm pretty sure you just take the upper assembly and then you just kind of snap it in the lower assembly there. And I believe there's like these Allen keys that you have to actually tighten up so this thing doesn't go anywhere. Yes, so right here, and I think right there, there's like little Allen keys that you actually have to tighten. And I believe the tool should be somewhere here. Yep, here they are. But you basically just put this bad boy in there. You turn the safety off, put this backward, and there you go. Pretty cool. And like all of my unboxing video, guys, I'm going to be shooting all of the guns I unbox at the end of the video, so do not worry about that. So without further ado, let's move on to our $200 box. All right, let's go on to the $200 box, which is 13 pounds. All right, so the $200 box. This one is 13 big boys. This is 13 pounds, but the $200 box, this is where we kind of get a little more interesting. We can get some fully, you know, gas guns or fully electric guns. So let's check out what we got in this guy. I'm curious what, oh, so first thing we got is a patch. It says, "My favorite time is quiet time," with some pistols that are silenced. That's kind of funny, actually. Looks like we got a Jagarm Scattered Gun series. I'm not sure what that is, but let's see what else we got in this box real quick before we unbox the gun. Oh my, this is Airsoft lubricant. I think is for, you know, like gas blowback guns, so maybe this is a gas blowback gun. There you go. And it looks like we also got a batch of Elite Force Bio BBs that are 0.28 gram, 5,000, pretty cool. Bio BBs are always nice. You don't want to hurt the environment. And I think that's it for this box. So yeah, this is going to be moving on to the gun itself here. I'm curious actually what we got. Let's check it out. So jag arms, let's see what we got. Whoop. Oh, okay. I've never had this before. I was actually thinking about buying one of these like a few months back. This thing is really cool. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a gas blowback shotgun. Or not gas blowback, but it's gas powered shotgun. It does feel like it is metal construction, which is pretty cool. Definitely sounds nice. And we also have some shells as well. So first up for the accessories, we have a sling mount, which is really nice. If you're going to use this, like paired up with a pistol or something, you can just have this slinged on you while you have the pistol out. And you have a fully customizable stock that you can move around to whatever length you want. And then you also have a little rail up here, so you can even put like red dot sights or, you know, anything you really want up there. So to release the bottom, it looks like you press this little guy, and then it looks like you just put a shell in there, close it up, and then you can just cock it back for your shots. So pretty cool. I'm really excited to shoot this at the end of the video. I've actually always wanted one of these shotguns, so I'll get to shoot it at the end of the video with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy that. But without further ado, let's go on to our $300 mystery box. All right, so this is the final box before the $1,000 box we're going to unbox at the end of this video. This one is 17 pounds if you care about the weight. But obviously, with the more weight and the more price, I think we're going to get some more guns in here and obviously some more accessories as well. But let's check out what we got. Usually at this price point, you're going to get kind of a nicer AG or, you know, a couple guns paired up with some accessories, but let's see what we got. I'm actually pretty curious. So first up on this box, we have, looks like to be ASG Devil Blaster BBs. So these are 0.43 gram and they're all black BBs, which is pretty unique. The downside to black BBs is you can't really see them when you shoot out, but the plus side is enemies won't either. Next up, it looks like we have a M-Lock, like key mod accessory rail, so that's kind of interesting, just one. That's going to be interesting why we got that, so pretty cool. Next up, it looks like we have some kind of crazy magazine for maybe like a DMR or sniper. We also got a sight as well, so let's go see what this guy looks like real quick. Pretty cool. I'm curious if this will be the same one as we just got or it'll be a different one. So all these things kind of adding up, the heavyweight BBs, the sniper magazine, the kind of rail accessory, hopefully I think this is like a scope, I would assume. Everything is kind of looking like this is going to be a sniper rifle in this box, but let's check it out. So it looks to be, I think, the same scope as we just got in the previous box, or not the previous one. I think the first box we got that. We're gonna go ahead and open this box so you can kind of see the gun peeking out right here. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so we got some sort of sniper rifle here. So before we actually get into that gun, I'm just gonna real quick show you guys what else was in the box. When I pulled out the gun, some stuff fell out as well. This looks to be about the same. Yeah, so it's exactly the same thing we just got. So maybe this, you know, sniper rifle doesn't quite have a, you know, accessories on the side to mount a, you know, flashlight or something like that. So maybe these are gonna come in handy later. But we got a second one of those. And then we also got another little, I'm not sure what this is, but let's check it out. All right, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so it's looks like a little like rail system. So maybe, I think we got one of these guys. I'm not sure which one we actually got. So we got a AS01, it looks like, with, I guess we have a customizable rail. So right here, this front part right here, I think we're gonna be able to put a different kind of rail, which is actually kind of cool. Whoop. So it is a AS01. That is going to be the company of the gun. It is the AS01. Let's check it out. It looks like, I think this is maybe a OD green one. Let's see what we got. Or maybe a tan. I really can't tell from the package. Oh, maybe it's black actually. Maybe they tricked us with the packaging. Let's see the actual color here. So obviously right off the bat, you get a magazine. That's really nice. So total, with this extra one, we have a secondary one. So we have two in total. That's going to be very nice. And then let's see what color this is. I think it's maybe black now that I'm looking at it, but I'm not sure. Let's see. All right. Oh, okay, so it is a black one. Nice. Super cool. So that's what we get in there. Pretty nice. Looks like it's covering the little bolt handle. So in packaging, it doesn't get ripped off or something like that if you hit a bump in the truck. I believe that's what that's for anyway. But this thing's pretty cool. I've actually never seen one of these in person. Obviously, a lot nicer than the previous sniper we unboxed. Just has more features like that rail system. It just kind of feels a little bit more, you know, high quality. This is a polymer construction. I think the first one was obviously plastic, and a polymer is a form of plastic, but is obviously a lot more heavy duty. So I think you can, you know, drop this a few times and it wouldn't break. Whereas the first one, I'd be a little scared to drop it. And it obviously comes fully, you know, completed. Whereas the first one kind of was like in two different parts. And it has a nice little rubber pad for your shoulder. So obviously that's really nice and more comfortable than the first one, which had kind of like a plastic one. I really like how you actually load the magazines in here. So it acts like kind of like this crazy lip for the magazine. You kind of just feed it on like that. Pretty cool. And then let's see what it looks like when you cock it back. Let's do, so it's on fire. This is safe, and then fire. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, cool. So for this one, for an example, the throw is a lot less than the, so obviously it's going to be like half the throw. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, but like half the length, you have to pull it back to actually go to the next shot. Pretty cool. All right. So this thing's definitely going to be fun to shoot at the shooting test at the end of the video as well. So obviously we got a black one, and I think we have, yeah, I think the rail was also black as well. So we're gonna have a really cool kind of paired up rail with this guy too. So whoever actually wins this in the club is gonna be really psyched with this little package. I think this is really cool. So you'll be able to put this kind of like aftermarket, more tactical looking rail, and has some key mods as well. That's why we got these bad boys. So you can put some, you know, flashlights or lasers or anything you want on the side of the sniper itself, and you get a cool little rail system that obviously looks a lot more sporty and tactical than the normal one. This thing is really cool, and I cannot wait to shoot this at the end of the video. But without further ado, let's move on to the $1,000 mystery box. All right, people, this is the finale, the grand prize, the last mystery box of today's video, and it's really heavy. Ooh, boy. All right. 30, I'll just write it up because it's 29. 30 pounds for this bad boy, and it has a huge, obvious $1,000 logo right there. I had the company I bought these from actually put that on there, so obviously I would know which is which. Obviously, this one's a little obviously more expensive than the other ones because of the size. This thing is basically like a double or triple stack mystery box, and it is $1,000 for one box. I can't even imagine what's in this box. I'm curious. I'll make some speculations. It's either going to be like a 2 different guns or even 3 different guns, or maybe 1 custom gun. I'm actually not really sure what this company offers, so we're going to go ahead and try to unbox it without further ado and actually see what is in this box. All right. I don't even know what we could even get in this box. It could be a whole bunch of stuff, or it could be like a couple really nice guns. I have no idea. Taking a little peek in there, it looks like we have lots of stuff in this box. All right, so starting out with this, looks like we have a N-Star Mark III Tactical Reflex Optics, which is pretty sweet. Looks like it is $70. Let's check it out real quick. That is a little side profile of it, but let's see what it looks like in real life. I love how the comes with the battery. That's always nice because, man, some of these batteries in these red dot sights you can definitely not find anywhere in stores. But let's check it out what this guy has in store. Ooh, this is kind of cool. It has a little like a rubber kind of protector. It's like plastic on here, but then has like a little rubber band to kind of like make it a little bit more nice than their normal red dot sight, but that's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. But it looks like this is just a normal red dot sight. Let's just put the battery in real quick and I'll show you guys what is in here. So you can kind of see that is the red dot right there, and then you can kind of go on to a kind of like U kind of shape as the dot. They all kind of look like red dots in the camera. I'm really sorry about that. So the first one is a dot, and then the second one is kind of like more of like a little V shape. And then the third one looks to be like a circle missing a little bit of the bottom part, and then a dot in the middle, which is kind of nice. And then there's a little kind of like cross, but it's missing the top part, and then it has a little dot in the middle too for the last vertical. Pretty cool. All right, so next up in this box, it looks like we got a, oh, okay, cool. It's like, oh, I think I've seen these before. So it's an X3300W advanced BB control system. So basically, I think this is like a tracer unit and a PEQ box that traces your BBs. I've actually always wanted to use one of these. So basically, you have a tracer unit, and this looks like to be a, you know, Mark II. I think that's probably a newer one, I would assume. But yeah, you just have a normal tracer unit. I'll show you guys what it looks like inside. If you guys see any of my videos with the, you know, the little glow-in-the-dark BBs shooting, this is what it is actually. The inside looks like. So it has, you know, you have AA batteries, it looks like, and then every time a BB goes through here, when it's on, it actually brights the you know, glow in the dark BB, and that's why you can see them in the videos. But what's cool about this one is you have a tracer unit and then actually a PEQ box that sits on the top of the gun itself. And you can actually track, I believe, the FPS and maybe the amount of BBs you shooting in that session, I believe, if I remember right from videos. I'm not 100% sure what this is. I think you pair this up with a battery, like in between the battery and the connector for the gun itself, and I think it kind of just tracks the you know, stuff going on, and it kind of relays it to this box right here. So pretty cool. It's like a little, it's almost like a little computer, if you will, but pretty cool. And then it has a trace unit and this little kind of cool box relaying you information on this little screen. So very cool. All right, it looks like we got a G&G Armament pistol. So it's a G&G Piranha TR. Okay, ooh. Let's see what this guy looks like. I think it's tape blocking it out. We're gonna have to use that little knife right here. Pretty cool. Let's see what this guy looks like. This is the picture on the side, but sometimes it doesn't look quite like you would look like in person. So this is what we got. Wow, I've actually never seen one of these before. Pretty sweet. Oops. So this is the gun up close. It has a little rail on the top, pretty cool. And the slide looks like one of these half slide kind of technologies where basically you're only using half the weight of the slide to actually pull it back, which is kind of nice for recoil. And obviously this trigger is so unique. It has kind of like a big part up here and it has like a little swivel for the trigger down there. Pretty cool. All right, looks like we got some parts up next. This is a Echo 1. Looks like it is a M4 style stock with this really cool kind of like woodland color on it, which is really nice. Or sorry, woodland camo, I believe it's called. Pretty sweet, but obviously if you get a M4, we might get one in this box. You can add this really cool stock to it, which is pretty sweet. And then next up, it looks like we also have a similar thing. Oh, they're all kind of like the same design here. So this is to be a, looks like a M4 carbine hand grip. So obviously if you have a hand grip for your M4, you can change it to this guy and have a, you know, similar theme with your stock. And then as well as, it looks like a magazine. Pretty cool. But one more thing as well, we also have a pistol grip that is the same theme as well. So I'm curious if we're going to get kind of like one gun that will be able to use all these parts so we can actually make a really cool design with it with all these different kind of colorways. It's going to be really cool. We also got a high-speed magazine. 130 is the capacity of this guy. Looks pretty cool. Let's check it out. Ooh, it's a gray one. I've actually never seen a gray one of these, but you have like a little kind of, if it's in a vest, you can, you know, pour it out with this little lip. Pretty handy, and it looks like it holds 130. You can see if there's any BBs left, so that's pretty sweet. And then some people like to put, you know, what number it is for their magazine so they don't, you know, lose track of an individual one. So say if you lose like 3 out of 6, you'll know which one you lost and you can find it on the field. So that's why there is that little grooving at the bottom there. So pretty cool. But let's see what gun this actually pairs up with. All right, next up we have a, whoa, what the heck is this? High bullet BB, what? I have no idea what this is. Satellite high BB loader. What? That's what it looks like it does. So I guess you load up a bottle of BBs on the top, you twist it on, and then I guess it feeds into the actual magazine itself, or the speed loader itself. I'm actually curious what this looks like. I've actually never heard of this. It's kind of unique. So I guess you take a bottle of BBs, you attach a bottle of BBs on the top of the speed loader, and I guess instead of having to keep, you know, opening the latch and putting more BBs in, it just constantly gives you a feed of BBs, and it looks like, you know, you could actually just pull this to the side and just load it in. Very interesting. Okay, so let's move on to the next item. Looks like we have a auto tracer. Pretty cool. Their logo is Better Tactical Experience. So let's check it out and see what it looks like. Always like to have more tracers. Always very fun to use these guys. Looks like it can trace up to 35 RPS, so that's pretty cool. It has a lithium battery and has, you know, obviously you can put it on pistols and M4. So let's check out what this guy looks like. All right, so let's open this up. It looks like they have different color options as well, so I'm curious which one we got. Okay, so pretty cool. It just literally just says tracer on it and it says made in China. Very interesting marketing there. Looks like the brand is Bravo, I believe. And then yeah, it looks like it has a little attachment so you can put this on like a pistol or something like that. So pretty cool. Moving on to the next item. Okay, it looks like up next we have a whole bunch of those same magazines. Actually, these ones actually look different. It says 140 rounds, another one was 130. But it does look exactly the same. Yeah, it does look exactly the same. So that's interesting that this one says 140, another one had 130. Oh no, this one has, okay, 130. They're all 130, guys. I thought it, well, it said, yeah, it's, look right there. I'm not crazy. It says 140 rounds, but it says 130 on the box. So that's weird. But anyway, it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, and then we had 4. So we had 4 of those different magazines. But I was wrong. So we have a 5th one of these magazines. So pretty cool. I think this one is gray. Yep, so they all are gray. Pretty unique. Let's see what else we got. Looks like we also have one of those 2.6 inch like rail key mod things as well. So it's gonna be interesting. Maybe we got a sniper again. And we have a semi-optics no fog cloth. I guess this is like a little cloth to wipe away your fog away, I'm pretty sure. No fog cloth. All right, so some more things I found. We have a micro red dot with a mount. So with that Piranha, we'll actually be able to use this red dot sight. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously you also have a lens protector, which is really nice so you don't have your red dot sight get shot out. Wow, this thing's really small. So obviously this thing is probably a little bit more for pistols just because of its size. It's pretty small. All right, so I think we actually moved past all of the attachments and accessories in this gun, I believe. Or sorry, in this box. So we're actually gonna move on to the guns itself. So let's check out what we got first. All right, so first up in this box for the gun category, we have a Avalon, looks like a AEG. So let's actually check what this looks like. So I think, okay, so yeah, it is manufactured by VFC, which is Vega Force Company. Let's see what we got. Ooh, very nice. So VFC is kind of known for their very high quality externals. So I can't wait to actually feel this guy and see how it feels. Looks like we have a little magazine in here. You know a gun is good when it comes with a mid-cap magazine. Obviously, I can't say that for every gun, but usually it tends to be if a gun comes with a mid-cap magazine, it means it is higher quality. So that's pretty nice. We have a mid-cap with this thing. Probably shoots pretty cool. Let's see actually what is in here. Oh, we also have another one of these. I think it's a battery extender, so I think you could put bigger batteries in the back right there. Pretty cool. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, it looks to be a QRS, quick response system. Okay, let's see. Pretty sweet. I think this thing is maybe my favorite gun of today, actually, so far. We got one more gun after this to see what we have in there too, but this thing looks very high quality, pretty sweet. It has a like lightning kind of trigger, which is really cool. It's a QRS from Avalon VFC. Pretty sweet. This thing definitely feels really high quality. The body is, I think, a really high quality polymer, and then the rail itself is a metal rail, so pretty cool. It's got little flip up sights as well, and this kind of cool, like, I guess, bolt catch that comes with it. Pretty sweet. So this is the gun itself. It has kind of a cool little lightning trigger, like I just said. Pretty sweet. It feels pretty cool too. It's got little like grooves on the front. Obviously you have the semi-automatic and you have full auto as well. I would guess this thing does come with a MOSFET just because of its, you know, brand. Usually VFC has more, you know, nice high-end guns that come with MOSFETs, but I'm not sure. So we'll have to see in the shooting test how fast the semi is. Pretty cool little mid cap, and then you have the little flip-up sights, which are really nice as well. I'm not sure 100%, but I think this actually is a like amplifier on this as the orange tip for this guy. Obviously never look down your gun's barrel, but obviously it's a little bit more cylinder than most kind of orange tips. So I think it actually works as an amplifier, but we'll be able to tell in the shooting test at the end of this video. And like I was saying before, I believe this guy can be taken out, and yep, so you take that out and then it comes with a little extra one that's actually a longer one. So if you have a longer battery, you can actually take this out and then put your longer kind of battery storage thing. So you can actually put a way longer battery in there. Obviously, if you have a bigger battery, you can actually use the gun. So that's pretty nice. It comes with that. Pretty sweet. I really like the like art design. Even the magazine looks really unique. The trigger's cool. I mean, everything, and it's got a really high quality rail, I believe. It's got kind of like a really cool like bigger magazine release button, so it's kind of like obviously a more CQB style gun because it is easier to, you know, exit out of your magazine and put a new one in. And it has this kind of little cool like grip right here as well. So yeah, just little touches that matter when you're getting a more high-end gun. Pretty sweet platform so far. All right guys, this is going to be the final item of today. So I took a little sneak peek in there and I saw there was one more gun. I believe we're out of all the attachments and accessories in this box, and it's just the final gun that is left. Yep, so let's go see what we got. This is a Lancer Tactical Gen 2 field tested, airsoft ready, set to win, and you get a 1-year limited warranty. So let's actually see what this guy looks like. I believe it is a AEG. Obviously it's from Lancer Tactical, their Gen 2 series, but I think the Gen 2 just stands for their, you know, maybe their generation, so maybe the electronics are upgraded or something like that. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of different guns we can get, so let's see what one we got actually in this box. All right, ready, set, go. All right, sweet. So we have some .20s from Lancer Tactical. Looks like we also have a front grip that you can put on this gun as well. And you have a little Lancer Tactical custom patch, which is pretty sweet. So you get some BBs, a patch, and you have this little front grip that you can put on this gun as well. It looks like it has a full rail system, so you can put some, you know, stuff on the top as well as a little foregrip right there. And then what else we got? Let's see. We got a mid-cap from Lancer Tactical. Pretty sweet. That means it's probably more high quality again because it's a mid-cap magazine. Usually it kind of tends to be a theme. And then we also have a, looks to be a flip-up sight that you can put on the back of the gun as well. So you kind of have everything you need. Looks like we have a cool, unique trigger as well. Has a like little cutout. Pretty sweet, and has this little kind of groove on the bottom. And as well as it's kind of ridged, so it's easier to actually shoot as well. So pretty sweet. It does feel like it maybe has a MOSFET or something kind of more going on there. Obviously it's not like a cheap gun, I don't think. So pretty cool. Has a little rotating hop up right there, like a little red one. Pretty sweet. So I believe this is actually the gun we're going to be able to use these parts on. So you can actually change the stock itself to multicam like so, and then you can also change the foregrip to a multicam setup as well. And then obviously these magazines are quite interesting. I think they are still M4 magazine. Oh, so they're high cap, like DMR looking M4 magazines. I'll actually, this one's already broken, so I'll just open up real quick. But it has that multicam kind of theme going on, and has a high cap going on there. And you can put the BBs on the top like so, and then rotate this to put the BBs up. And so it's like a little bit of a smaller magazine, kind of like a DMR style, which is pretty cool. That's what it looks like inside the gun itself. So after putting on that multicam handguard and the stock with the magazine, you'll have a really cool kind of multicam and black theme going on. So that's pretty sweet. So because this box actually came with 2 AEGs, I'm actually going to be splitting it up evenly. So one person's going to win the Lancer Tactical M4, and another person's going to win the VFC QRS. And I'm going to be trying to split up the attachments and accessories evenly as well. So one person will get half the magazines, for an example. And then obviously the person that wins the Lancer Tactical M4 will get this, stock and the handguard, because I think that pairs up better with this gun, whereas the QRS doesn't really use this style of stock. So this gun will be getting that. And if there's any other accessories that match one over the other, I will include that with the giveaway as well. So I'm not giving all this stuff to one person. It kind of makes sense to split it up just so everyone gets more stuff. But in general, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing segment of this video. Now let's go straight to the shooting test. Alright guys, that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I cannot believe we unboxed a $1,000 Airsoft mystery box. We got some really cool stuff in all the other boxes as well. And of course, like always, I'm giving away all of those guns you saw in today's unboxing to the Airsoft Club members. The airsoftclub.com is actually my private group I have. It is the first link in the description below. I give away an Airsoft gun every single week in that group. You also get access to a private Discord, exclusive videos for me that aren't on YouTube, and you get percents off my other store as well. And you also get free patches and stickers when you sign up as well. And again guys, we give away a gun every single week to the members. All of the guns in today's video will be given away to people in the club. So if you want to win anything you see here, or you want to be a part of the Airsoft Club community, please feel free to join. It is super fun. Every Friday we actually release the winners for that week's giveaway, and it is just super fun. I really recommend it. Obviously, if you guys do not have the means to join, watching these videos is definitely a lot of support, and I really appreciate it guys. But with that said, if you want to check out the club, it is the first link down in the description. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.